reason. I can't do Animist. I guess I can do Animist, but I don't want to do Animist. So let's go ahead and learn these real quick. We are already a Technomancer, so no reason not to get these two learned. Asthma attack. Actually, I should have put bandages on before I did this. And where's that other disinfectant? I only had a few charges left. Assume that one. Yep. Alright, that'll finish the healing up. Let's learn spiritual armor. That way we can have plate mail on demand. Okay, cast. Do I have the mana? 2800. Gained a lot of mana back while we were doing that. Cast. Spiritual armor. No, holy blade. Failed. Oh, too difficult. Never. I gotta raise my spell crafting skill before I'll be able to cast those. Let's keep those two in hand. And then go check our book list now. Alright, so we got cooking on a budget. That gets us to the cooking 3. That was one of our sticking points. And then we had a mid-level cooking problem. So right there's the one we needed. Advanced Physical Chem. 3, that'll get us to 5, and then that'll get us to 8, and then that'll get us to 10. So cooking's done. We've got mechanics to 6 currently. I think we're still missing the last mechanics book. Yeah, Mechanics 3. We still don't have the last Mechanics book, but we'll be able to get to Mechanics 6, which is enough for most of the things I would do. Tailoring to 8, so we've got all the tailoring done. We've got electronics to 3, followed by... Uh-oh, electronics. Alright, yeah, that'll get us to 4 or 5. That'll get us to 6, and that'll get us to 8. So electronics is done, cooking's done, first aid's done, fab's done. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Fab computers we've already got pretty much finished. First aid we've got the book for. Tailoring we've got the book for. Cooking we're finished. Electronics we're done. Yeah, I think we have them all except for that last mechanics book. I'm not sure which book that is, but we got all the crafting stuff, all the books we need. Yay. So we got a lot of work we can do now. We only fired 3 rounds out of our scout rifle. Get that reloaded. And let's just drop the spare ammo. Let's see. What else? Don't need the makeshift hammer anymore. Throw the balaclava back on. And we've got to get the jacket back. Army jackets, and then drop the heavily damaged pants. Get the new army pants on. And I'm wearing way too many of these other things. Alright, let's dump backpacks and duffel bag there. Quiver don't need. Let's drop the guitar right where I'll see it. I think that's everything other than the Kevlar vest. Alright. Looking pretty good. We'll finish getting our tailor skill up. That'll let us reinforce and craft whatever we might need to or have the materials for. I've got enough Kevlar vests saved up that and boots that we can get from the barracks that I think I have enough Kevlar that we can put together survivor gear or whatever we want to roll around in with this guy. Gonna have a lot of choices there. Yeah, it's been a pretty interesting map for this guy. We're on day 11. So we've secured the books, we've secured food, even with the carnivore traits. I just have to decide what order I want to do things in. I think I need to push cooking even above the other things because we're done with the lab. We've cleared it out entirely, other than grabbing some raw materials here and there. So I got no dangers in the lab. We've cleared the initial area around us here for the upstairs facility, and we haven't even remotely come close to looting out the facility. I think we're only maybe 25% done, if that, looting the research facility above ground. The thing that's the most dangerous to me is my genetic chaos, and the possibility that it'll start handing me combo traits that are going to kill me or hurt me pretty bad. The carnivore wasn't too fun, but we were able to work around it. That could have been a lot worse depending on what we had found upstairs. So far, it's by far on the positive side compared to the negative. So I still think it's carnivore was worth getting the full night vision, the infrared vision, and these other traits. But we get our cooking skill up and immediately start getting the materials and stuff and start accumulating a supply of mutagen and purifier. Then I have the option, if something really nasty mutates, to purify it out. I think that's our only real danger point right now. So let's get some food and water first. I'm gonna need to get some more planks for the fire. Get some of that meat cooked up first. As soon as I get my cooking up, we can more safely craft up some of these better recipes with these odder materials that we've been accumulating. Cooked manwurst. A hefty, raw, long pork sausage that has been cooked. It smells as delicious as humanly possible. Har, har, har. The other white meat. Alright, long pig. Cooked creep. I didn't know it. Did I pick up the recipe book for the man meat? I don't remember picking up To Serve Man. Or is that coming out of one of the other odd books? That must be coming out of one of the other odd books. Yeah, I don't have To Serve Man sitting around, so it must be coming out of one of the survivalist books. There is no To Serve Man on that list. So I am a little surprised to see the cannibal recipes on the list. Let's just do some cooked meat for now. Nice and simple. Need to get an actual workbench crafted too. Get rid of this table and put a full workbench up to get the full benefit for the speed boost. Alright, let's have some cooked meat. Full already. And have any defrosted water? I do. One more. Alright, so we're already healing up fine. Stats are great, no problems there. Time for a full-on book fest. I've got a guitar now, so I've got music. Oh yeah, let's get the workbench created. I'm missing something for the workbench. 2 sheet metals. I've got 1. Alright, let's get a sheet metal real quick. That'll be easy. Oh, I lost my map memory because of the driving we did. Lovely. That's alright. Let's go take care of this machinery. We'll get some sheet metals while we disassemble all this anyway. Headlamp time! Deconstruct. not that one. So many 60-liter tanks. It's actually not a good sign because I need 5 frames. Hey, look at that! 5 steel frames. We got lucky. 1 for the crucible, 4 for the anvil. Now I don't have to go digging around anywhere else. I know there was one other source on this floor, but that makes my life way easier. Alright, so turn the headlamp off. And let's just do this. Grab all of the raw materials. And then do this. Whoops. This. God dang it. Come on. Dunk, 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 dunk. That's going to take some time. Alright, that's a ridiculous amount of raw materials we just dragged up there. Motors and frames and just all sorts of stuff. 6-liter tanks, steel, wire, yeah, just about everything. So, now, how about the workbench? Alright, 1 hour and 1 minute. Plenty of materials. 10 charges out of my torch. Cool. Let's wield the crowbar. Get rid of that. Make the workbench. Alright. Build workbench. Place workbench. There you go. Okay, now we got the workbench done, so we'll get the maximum speed bonus while we're crafting, and look at those arms. Already almost fully healed up because of those very good bandages and very good disinfectant. Always bandage and disinfect kitties. Makes a huge difference. Alright, what's next infrastructure-wise that would help the rest of the process? I think. Yeah, first thing, let's have some more fresh meat. Are tired. It could be. I forget which was which. Not too concerned. Materials are not really an issue. We've got... Whoops! Son of a crap! I'm accidentally building another workbench. Alright, well, might as well finish it now. Didn't mean to hit the craft again key. Hey there, workbench. Let's toss you in this far corner. Guess if I need one in the vehicle, we have an extra one for the vehicle now. I would need one eventually anyway, so I guess that's not too bad. Let's see. Not working on weapons yet. Not concerned there yet. Ooh, metal arm guards. Good old arm block. I'm gonna run into a problem with conflicts between the protection and armor I need and the magic casting encumbrance issues. So we'll play that balance game later. So yeah, now we can do things like the crucible. We can get started down the metalworking line, get all that finished up. That'll just take a day, get all that done. Especially if we can maintain a decent focus. I think right now, though, we're going to go to sleep. Do a sleepy time, and then we will smash out a bunch of learning right after we cast some spells. We need to dump some mana. Can't. Oh, look at that, 94.4. We can almost cast them. Pretty close. So I need to spend some time leveling up my spellcraft so I can actually use these too. For now, though, let's just Cure Light Wounds ourselves. We only need 700 levels, or 700 XP to the next level. 725 to 644 to 563. One more. Alright, so finish it off with a bless, and we are 0 mana. Alright, let's go down to our nappy place. You are many animals and yet one. We're on the Chimera line. Chimera is the tree that I was kind of aiming at. If I can get a few Chimera serums put together, we might be able to go post-threshold Chimera really quickly, really early in. Chimera is the closest mutation line to our dragon motif that we're doing for this challenge run, as Puff, the Asthmatic Magic Dragon. So I think I've settled into going Chimera. Even if we end up with Disintegrate, it'll still be interesting and fun. So we're going to try to get as much magic as we can, and hopefully the healing spells with high levels can keep ahead of the disintegration hit point loss. If I don't disintegrate while I sleep all the way to death. Not sure, I can't remember last time I had disintegrate, just how much damage it does. But yeah, that'll be interesting. Alright, how much wood do I have? 2 planks. Alright, let's take care of that problem next. Headlamp, please. So we got rid of all the wood in there. Oh, that's the turret. I gotta remember not to step into that. That would be a pretty silly way to go out. Forget that we've got a turret sitting right there. I should probably take care of that thing. It is located like right there, I think. I'm not sure I can get 12 spaces away to get a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's not going to be far enough to get a shot diagonally from there. I think I'm going to have to grenade it. I don't have another effective way of getting rid of it. For now, though, we'll just grab one more batch of 2x4s. Don't really need the headlamp on for this. Come on. Alright, that should be enough for a while. They did fix the burn rate, so we shouldn't blow through them like we have in the past. Especially if I actually remember to not have it burning while I'm doing reading and other stuff. That's about 100, so we should be good. Very hungry. A little bit of pain, huh? How do we manage that? Alright, food. Actually, is this stuff freezing? It's not frozen yet. I'm not sure it's gonna. We're gonna blow through that meat pretty quick, though. Alright, more meat. Lung full of smoke. Normal weight. We are full. Have some more clean water. I need to set the water aside somewhere to make this process a little faster. There we go. We're sated, we're slaked, stats are fine. We've got wood for a while, we got the workbench built. Anything else I need to get prepped? We've got quite a few materials. think we're down to just... Let's see. I need to go take some computers apart at some point. That's the one thing I didn't do before I lost my map memory. I need electronics components for some things. Kind of want to get all that stuff done. Done with that computer, so we can toss that out. So, I need that, not really that anymore. Alright. Oh yeah, that was the breathers. Thought I left the duffel bag and stuff over here. Guess not. Nah, I can get like 90 volume that I carry around with just this stuff sitting here, so it's not that big a deal. I don't need that much more stuff. A few more computers just to give me some electronics components for when I want to make some EMP grenades or things like that. I don't remember if I had a room full of computers I can go crash from our wandering around the level. No. One there. Plus the centrifuge. Oh yeah, that's the other machinery room where I was going to get more frames if I needed them. Not enough light. Good enough for now. One EMP grenade will get rid of that turret. Too much effort. Don't worry about it. Don't think I can get the range on it from back here either. So, yeah. I'll get rid of it just so I'm safe. So I don't accidentally walk into it one of these times that I'm not paying the amount of attention I should. And yeah, I could put a door in for a cabinet or something in front of it, or even mark it like we do. Activate headlamp, and then mark firewood source, like that. So that hopefully the X will warn me, don't open that door. It's bad to open that door. We can do the same thing over here. Although I can't see the X because I don't have the light on that one. I can kind of see it, but you get the idea. Okay, enough of those components for now. I think we're down to crap load of reading. What order to do things in? Get first aid to 8, get that finished up. That way we maximize our healing and our dissection if we ever manage to do any of that for CBMs. Start smashing out, not mechanics. Tailoring, a few more levels of tailoring and we can start putting together survivor gear, whatever we're going to settle in. I think I might do electronics first though, so I can get the EMP grenade done and get that thing out of here. So let's grab, let's see. Grab a couple of the Make Me Happy books. Then, this doesn't make a huge difference now that we've got our food sorted. We'll grab electronics to 3 from that one. Yeah, I think that's my only choice. Then we'll grab, oops, what's the one after that? Amateur home radio and augmentative tech and robots. We can't do a control laptop yet. We don't have the Hack Pro software. Need to go to the dump to find the Hack Pro. Grab the guitar. Can't eat candy like I used to. Well, I can do some. Not a lot I can do to make myself happy through food when I'm a carnivore. So that's out. Let's wield the guitar, activate the guitar, get the music going. And yeah, let's read some books. NPCs break in? Nah, I'm deep in a lab. I'm absolutely 100% safe. Everything on the floor is dead. Nothing can spawn here. Nothing's gonna wander in. There's nothing making noise, which is really nice. I don't have any Migos or any of the other things that are making noise that interrupt me constantly. Pretty much this is an ideal situation right here that I've got for this kind of a setup. Alright, focus is dropping fast even with the guitar we're playing while we read. That's what the other books are for. There's electronics 3. One book is done. Let's try a classic literature. 19 minutes. Oof. Nah, let's do the comic book. Hey, focus. You're not moving much. Burning more time, but I think it's worth it. Alright, focus is back up. Whoops. I am not done with electronics. Please tell me I don't have a gap. Did I not grab the right? Circuit theory. That's what I need. Alright, this will bridge the gap. Can they wander or raid in their AI paths? No, not with me below ground. I do have Wanderspawns turned on. If I was above ground, then yes, I would have occasional interruptions by zombie hordes that are wandering nearby and interrupting me. But because of the underground location and I don't have Z levels turned on and a few other factors, there's absolutely nothing that can possibly hurt me now that I'm set up down here. So mutating to weird mutations is really the only danger I have right now. Excuse me. Alright, so we got electronics 4. Let's get, I think, one more level before I can do EMPs. Yeah, can't do them yet. Electronics 4, if you take it at the start of the game, you learn all automatically associated recipes, and you can do EMP automatically. But I think you need 5 or maybe even 6 to get it otherwise. Have our other cooked meat. Do some more reading. Let's see. Hey, we got augmentative tech as a +1 fun factor. We'll do that one. Am I actually playing the guitar? I'm not getting music messages. And it says it's active, and I've got a music bonus, so... Alright, never mind. We'll just keep on reading. Oh, strong scent. We just mutated again. We finally got one that's not considered good. So, our genetic chaos just gave us strong scent, which is only really effective against animals. Not offensive to humans, but animals attract your scent will do so more easily. I guess they could mean even zombies. Yes, I'm sure I do. Alright. Let's do, we're done with that one. We hit electronics 5. Check for the EMP grenade. Still no EMP grenade. Really? How do I not have EMP grenade? Is there another requirement I'm not aware of? I think mechanics is the only thing I don't have much of. I'm just about maxed on fab. Electronics and... Jeez. And if I don't have it, where the hell does it come from? I got a crazy number of books now. How do I not have the EMP grenade? How about the scrambler? Nope, no scrambler grenade either. I don't remember. Is it... Let's look under grenade. No, I've always just searched for EMP in the past, so... I don't know. I'm a little confused. Let's go take a look real quick. I am curious. Yeah, it's only 2 books. Apparently I don't have either one. I need the Anarchist Guide, the other AAA guide, or I need Advanced Electronics. Alright, so you can't auto-learn it unless you start with Electronics 4. So there you go, no EMP grenade for me, apparently. All I've got is the driving version of the AAA guide, and I don't have the Advanced Electronics book. I got every other electronics book possible, but I don't have Advanced Electronics. Still working on escaping? No. Nope, I am perfectly comfortable down here in my little hole right now. We've already been outside. The escape has already occurred. We ran up here, checked the campground, played around with a roadblock and a turret, cleared the houses up here, cleared the rural farmhouse, cleared the school library. So we also cleared the guys that were out in the outside area here, which was surprisingly light. One flaming eye, one security guard, 1 or 2 scientists. I think it was 2 security guards and 2 or 3 scientists total. That seemed to be it. So we got gazed at, we got glared at by the flaming eye 2 or 3 times, but we didn't manage to catch a fungal infection. Alright, more food. More cooked meat, please. And let's do clean water. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pour into the hydration pack and a gallon jug. Alright, and we're tired now, so that's not bad. Quite a bit of book reading progress. So we can't do the EMP grenade. Just crazily, we're missing one of the 2 books that'll actually provide it, so we're just gonna have to remember not to step in front of that. The EMP grenade's useful for a lot of other things too. I'd actually like to get the Scrambler grenade, but I suspect it's out of the same books. Yep. Oh, actually, that one maybe not. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I see. Yeah, it's the exact same 2 books. Alright, well that sucks. We can't get either of the 2 grenades. And to make the Scrambler, you have to have an EMP anyways. Alright, well that's not useful. The bed makes it easier for you to actually get to sleep. The blankets and the pillows also add. Basically what it does is it adds fatigue factor to your character as a quote-unquote a bonus. So it's easier for you to go to sleep. Even if you're not tired sometimes. But blankets will also keep you warm without overheating and various other things that are very useful. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we did see, weirdly, when we were up visiting Guilford and Lexington, there was just big old parties of scientists and security guards. I'm talking like 10 security guards and 10 scientists sitting in the middle of the street. So it's kind of weird. Only seemed to be that one place though, so hopefully it was just a weird issue. I could. I got plenty enough stuff to do, so I'm not too worried about it yet. We got a ton of stuff we can get done before those become an issue. Sleep? Yeah, let's go sleep. We're not having a big issue. I'm gonna have to go out and get some more meat here pretty soon, but we should have a few more days at least before it becomes a problem. See if we mutate while we sleep. Hey, we got perceptive. +1 perception. Another good mutation. I'm just really waiting for the hammer to fall. They're being too nice to me. I feel like I'm being set up. Man, we got strong. The hell, game. This is weird. Now, I normally play on much harder difficulty settings. I played on the standard difficulty settings with the exception of Wanderspawns that I always play with, but I dialed the item spawn back up to the normal default 1.0. I dialed the evolution back from my normal double speed evolution to normal evolution. And then the normal number of zombies. So usually I play twice the zombies, half the items, and twice the evolution speed as my standard. And now it just keeps giving me all the stuff. Really the intent was to do this so that I would get a feel for the kind of the item drop rates and the zombies and all that with a standard difficulty. So when I'm answering people's questions on Reddit and Discord and so on, I have a feel for what their games are looking like, because it's been quite a while since I did regular difficulty, quote unquote. But I mean, the one and only genetic trait that I've gotten so far that's been even mildly inconveniencing is this carnivore. Otherwise, it's been our normal night vision upgraded 3 times, twice. Night vision. Is it high and then full? Or is there another one? I can't remember now. But we've had multiple upgrades of the night vision. We got high adrenaline now too. I don't remember seeing high adrenaline. We got almost all of the additional damage bonuses. Fangs, I started with hooves. The talons are broke. I don't know why. Now we just got perceptive and strong in a single sleep cycle. I mean, we can eat rotten food. It's getting a little ridiculous. The good stuff we're getting and the absolute lack of bad stuff or consequences. I mean, I started as an asthmatic. I started with genetic chaos. So carnivore is really the only thing they've handed me that's even mildly inconveniencing. I was a little worried when it first showed up, but only because of we didn't know what was above ground. So the greater mana efficiency, that's part of the Magiclysm mod. All the magic stuff that I'm doing. If you notice, I have mana up here for casting spells, and I have these spells that I can cast, and there's a casting interface, and there's spell books on the ground up here that I'm learning from. So it's all part of the Magiclysm mod. That's what that particular mutation is from that mod. It's giving me larger mana pool with which to cast magic with. There are other versions or other things you can get as well, other mutations that affect the magic stuff. Yeah, the one I've got is a flat 2,000 bonus. So greater mana efficiency just is plus 2,000. That's what it does. Not a percentage or anything else. It's just a flat 2,000 mana added onto your mana pool. So it's a pretty huge number, as you can see. Even with a decent intelligence, if you took 2,000 away from that, that wouldn't leave a lot of magic casting ability. So try to take that from character gen if you can. I'm going to try to mutate into some of the other mana options as time goes by. So we'll see if we can manage it. So we just woke up. Yay. Good us. Have some more of our cooked meat. That'll take care of our hunger. I don't seem to need to be eating all that much meat. I mean, I know it's got a lot of calories, but I'm not eating much of it to get me through an entire day. We're maintaining our character weight, so we're not having a problem there. Oh, I think I forgot to burn my mana. Did I burn my mana before I went to sleep? Or was I talking and forgot? But yeah, I can't believe we just got both perception and strength bonuses from one sleep cycle. That's kind of redonkulous. Okay, keep pushing electronics even though I can't do some of the things I want to do with it. As you can see, we can go all the way up to 10. But it will take a while. I think I'm going to switch. Now that I know I can't do EMP, I got things I want to do with it, but nothing super critical. We got it high enough for now. We're up to what? 5? Yeah. So let's dump those books for the moment. If I'd found a Hack Pro, it'd be a little different, but I'd put an effort on getting it up so we can get a control laptop put together. That way I wouldn't have to even bother about the EMP grenades if we go the control laptop route. Alright, let's get working on tailoring. Nah, let's finish first aid. Let's get that out of the way. 2 levels, get it done. That way we're maxed on our healing abilities. Why do I need to burn my mana? If I go to sleep with a full mana pool, I'm wasting experience. If I cast spells, I gain some XP. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit of XP. So by casting the spells and zeroing out my mana pool before I go to bed, I basically get free XP towards whatever spells I cast. And I'm going to, while I sleep, I'm going to regen the mana back to full anyway. So there's no reason not to cast the spells to get a little bit of XP bumps. Alright, there's first aid 7. Let's have another cooked meat. And let's actually start hitting the calcium and the vitamins. I haven't got any multivitamins yet. Alright, I guess we'll take gummy vitamins. If I'm on the carnivore diet... Hey, malnourished. Hey there, malnourished. Weakened by starvation. Apparently I have a deficit. Alright, let's... we'll slam down some extra meat chunks. The next few. Let's get this finished up. Oops, oh crap. I tanked my focus. I forgot to turn the guitar on. Forgot to start playing or continue playing the guitar. So let's read a fun book. Let's read classic literature again. Let's get that focus back up. If you're not aware, this is the number I'm talking about. Focus. This acts as a percentage multiplier for the XP that you're gaining from whatever activity you're doing. So if you have 50 focus, you're only getting half XP for whatever action you're performing, whether it's combat training when you're fighting, or you're reading a book to learn a skill, or whatever. So you want to try to keep this focus as high as you can. So I got it depleted after the last book run, so I am playing my guitar to make myself a little happier, and I am reading happy making books that have high fun factors here to pump that back up again before I start grinding away on advanced emergency care that's not so fun. It takes a long time. Alright, now that we're back over 100 and we're getting 100% XP, let's go ahead and finish off that level. This time with the advantage of the guitar, trying to maintain my focus a bit, as it still dives for the bottom. Can't even see any percentage numbers here. I am reading, right? Why is it going so slow? 56%? That seems terrible slow. Focus kind of settled at 65 there. I guess time's not going by as fast as I think because of all the messages for the stupid guitar. I don't like that guitar spam stuff. The music spam is really awful when you're doing this kind of stuff. Alright, there you go. First aid level 8. We are completely done with first aid, just like we're completely done with computers. We now have the max levels you can realistically get in the game. Computers 8, first aid 8. We're 1 level off fab. It can go higher than 10, but it's not all that useful to go higher than 10. 9 is, well, there's a couple of medieval weapons that can require 10, but that's not that big a deal. Alright, we are tired again after that last splurge. Let's get a fire going, get some more meat chunks cooked up. I think cooking I need to focus on next, get us a better recipe list and get into our mutation stuff. Let's just do 4 again. Oh, I saw another mutation fly by there. What was that message? Oh, we're terrifying! Another good mutation. The list is probably going off the bottom. Yeah, now it's long enough I have to scroll. So we gain terrifying. So animals are going to run away from us, basically. Not that big a deal. Let's get some more food, or some more water, I mean. Do 6 more, keep refilling my various... Wow, we are really thirsty. Alright, never mind. We drank all 6 of that. That can go into the gallon jug. And 2 of those. Alright. Tempted to finish Fab to 10 just to get all the books off my list of readable books. There's no quick way to do it. Nah, let's get cooking to 3. Make sure we can get the easy cooking stuff done. Get us some better recipes. I think after this level we're gonna have to go to sleep. And here I am reading by the burning fire again. Being a dumbass. Level 2. Alright, we need to go to sleep now. Let's have another couple of meats. Try to recover from that calorie deficit. Not sure that's a true message there. I haven't been a carnivore that long to go malnourished, so see if that clears up when I sleep. Alright, no guitar while I sleep, please. I got no multivitamins. I got gummies. Malnourished isn't a vitamin thing. I'd be getting vitamin A deficiency, or it would tell me the specific vitamins I was missing, or I'd get scurvy or that kind of stuff. Malnourished is just calorie deficit, which doesn't make much sense given that I'm normal weight and I've been eating steadily. So I'm not sure I trust that message. Maybe some weird interaction with carnivore and the other stuff going on. We're definitely piling through the meat, though. I think we actually will use it before it goes bad. It's still not freezing? Nope, still not freezing. Alright. Cooked meat. Still got the malnourished message, but I'm not seeing any issues. Not seeing any corresponding negatives anywhere. So, I think I'll just ignore it. I think it's a false message. Cookbook. Get the guitar going again. And cooking on a budget. Cooking 3. Only 7 levels to go. After this one. Damn it! Stop reading next to the fire. The reason I say that, for anybody that doesn't know, is that if you're in range, it will auto-feed wood into the fire to keep the light going when you're doing certain activities. So I'm burning fire unnecessarily because I already have a light source. So it's meaningless for me to stand near the fire because it doesn't know that I don't need the light, and it keeps feeding it. So that's why I keep thumping myself for forgetting. Can you build generators for electricity? Kinda. I'm not planning on setting up a workshop. I'm just going to go straight to modding a vehicle and having the vehicle have all of the electrical components and manufacturing processes, like a welder and a kitchen unit and a forge and things like that. I'm just going to build them right into a vehicle. But there is a way of doing that inside of a base where you can have your electricity and your various tools and such. But I don't plan on doing that for this particular run. We're going to get our skills up. We're then going to go grab a roadworthy vehicle, and we're going to mod the hell out of it in just a couple of days of game time. And then we'll travel the wasteland in that heavily modded vehicle. It'll have all the tools and everything we need. I'll just mod one. I almost never build a brand new one from scratch. I guess I could, given that with this particular playthrough, I could probably get away with doing one of my motorcycles. I would just need one military vehicle brought back to the base here, and I could tear it apart for what I would need to put the Wasteland Mega Chopper together. My preference is always going to be the Humvee, though. Love me my Humvees. So if we can get a Humvee working and bring it back here and get it fixed up, I can do those really, really quick and easy. So we've already got a bunch of vehicles up top for parts. I just need a military vehicle that's going to have the armor plating and the other things that I'm going to need for it. So we'll see. We have not yet begun to travel around really and look for that kind of thing. Cooked meat, and focus is down. Let's read the happy books. Alright, and we're done with that book. Next up, cooking to 5 with a +1, 13 minutes. Good old alchemy book does that, huh? Alright, that's useful. Or cooking to 4 in 6 minutes. So half the time without the +1 happiness factor. And not that one. That's -1 in 24 minutes, so that'd be a terrible choice. Alright, looks like it's the alchemy book. Excuse me. That'll be interesting with a focus going... Oh, now it's going down. Went up for a short bit there. It's holding the focus pretty well, though, so it shouldn't go too long. Uh-oh, I saw something pop onto the screen there. Is that a bad mutation? Oh, no asthma attack. Alright, that's no big deal. Alright, there's cooking 4. Now we're hungry again. Still says malnourished. I don't know what to tell you, game. I don't want to eat a chunk of fat right now, because that's gonna tank my joy. We're still sitting on carnivore. Oh crap, we got Nomad. Oh no, we got Nomad. It's too early for Nomad. Oh man. I hate this one. I think I hate this one more than any other one lately. Oh, and we're ugly now, too. Goddamn nomad. Ugh. Here we go. It hasn't started hitting me yet. Oh, this is gonna suck. Yeah, but I got a lot of stuff I still need to get done. I can't afford nomad negatives right now. I got a ton of training to do still. If it had just held off for another week of game time, I'd be through the majority of all of the level ups I need to do. So, what is left on my list that I gotta get done? I gotta finish getting tailoring to 8. I gotta get cooking up. And I gotta get mechanics up. Those are the ones I gotta get up. As soon as I got those done, then I can get a vehicle modded and we can get traveling and get rid of the nomad malice. What's the state of skill decay? Non-existent. Doesn't exist anymore. It was in the game a long time ago. Everybody hated it, and it got made optional. Then it got removed, and I think you got to actually try pretty hard to get skill rust turned on in the game anymore. But yeah. As far as I know, they're changing the process for skill decay and all that kind of stuff. Nobody liked the way it worked. Yeah, nomad is the wrong word for it. I hate it. I mainly hate it because that situation I got in last time I got nomad, where it was bad. The situation was just really, really bad for when it hit me with that nomad trait. I had some other issues that were occurring that were dangerous, and it just really, really compounded the problem. We'll see how bad it gets and how much I can compensate for it and keep pushing through. Alright, so we got cooking to 4. We got a long way to go on this cooking skill, unfortunately. Well, do it. I have yet to see anything back mutate. That's really odd. By that I mean you gain a strength, but then you lose it as it tries to move you along a different line in the mutation chains. It's done very, very little of that. Usually when I take these genetic chaoses and such, it's just constantly moving me forward and backward on a few of the lines. So I gain it, I lose it, I gain it back again a few minutes later, then it's gone again, then I gain the stronger version of it, then it backs it off another space. But I haven't seen hardly any of that yet. Nomad. Can't believe they gave me carnivore and then nomad. I'm more irritated at nomad than I am about the carnivore stuff. Yeah, we're burning through the asthma. It's pretty bad when you're doing book reading. I don't know why. I don't understand the process, but I burn through more puffs on the old inhaler when I'm reading books than anything else. I got a second inhaler laying around, so we're good. We've only used 44 in the last 15 days. I've got 3 times that still, or 4 times that still sitting around, so we're fine. And with the item drop rate, I can easily go find more. I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so we managed to get the alchemy done. So we're up to 5 cooking now. Let's see what we can make with 5 cooking. What kind of food choices do we have? Ooh, raw sausage. Bratwurst. Meat, fat, seasoning. I got all that. I got meat, I got fat, I got seasoning. 5 enjoyability, 10 portions with 300 calories. That's some good stuff there. Takes a while to make. Do I want to start doing the lard thing? Man, I haven't had to do meat in quite a while. I'm out of practice on processing meat long term.